Hey guys, it's Chris. I just wanted to make a video kind of in response to the video that my buddy Hayden posted about Buck Angel. You know, when I first came out as being transgender, I guess I hated Buck Angel. Maybe not hated because, hate's a strong word, but I definitely didn't like what Buck Angel stood for, and I didn't understand why a trans man who has came so far in his transition that could walk down the street and be perceived as biologically male would put himself in the situation to let everyone know about his genitalia. Because back then I was so uncomfortable in my own skin that when I went out in public, I wouldn't talk to people I didn't know. I'd minimally talk around people that I didn't know. Uh, I wouldn't use public restrooms. I was so concerned about my binder and making sure that I looked flat enough and that I appeared male that I think I kind of stopped living my life for a while because I was so concerned about what other people thought of me. And one day I woke up and I realized, why the hell do I care what other people think? You know, I started transition and it was a huge step for me. It was something I battled within myself for years and years and years. And when I did come out, I think if I would have waited to come out, then I definitely would not be here today because I was in a really horrible place in my head. And I am still not completely comfortable with myself. And I'm at that point where I walk down the street and people don't even bat an eye at me. They don't think anything. They don't know anything. If I don't know them, I can just walk by them. I've walked by people that I've went to high school with. I've had conversations with people that I went to high school with in the store, and they have no idea who I am. Um, but at the same time, I thought that I wanted that when I started transition, and now I realize that I hate that. I hate that people think that, I'm this white heterosexual bio male and they can say transgender and gay insults around me about people that they know and they want me to laugh along with them. So I woke up one day and realized that I refused to live stealth like I thought I wanted to when I first started transition years ago, and I need to be an advocate for the trans community because the only way people are going to stop with their discrimination is if they're educated. And there will always be those people that you can't get to, you can't get through to them, they don't care, and I don't care what those people think of me then. But back to the Buck Angel thing. Like I said, when I first started transition, not as big a fan. Now where I'm at, I think Buck Angel is a genuinely good role for the trans community. I think if all of the public think that that's how trans men really are, then it's their fault for being so closed-minded because every straight person is not the same. One straight person in the media does not describe, that's the word I'm looking for, does not describe every other straight person who's not in the media. So if people think that, then they're idiots. He is one out of many. But him being so comfortable in his body and his porn is very sex positive, which, the trans community needs that. We don't need all this porn aimed at trans people calling us trannies and she-males, and we don't need that ignorance. But instead of letting other people label him, I feel like Buck has labeled himself. And there's nothing wrong with that. He's not letting other people tell him who he is. He's telling them who he is. Uh, but yeah, that's how I personally feel about the Buck Angel situation. I mean, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I'm sure everybody feels different. Like I said, I don't know Buck Angel in real life. I don't know what he's like in real life. Maybe I wouldn't like him if I knew how he was, but publicly perceived, I don't think that there's anything wrong with what he's doing. There is absolutely nothing wrong with being comfortable in your skin, and I am definitely learning that myself every day. I think that all of us, even if you're not trans, need to take a look at what he's doing as a whole and just realize that if you accept how you are down to the core, then it doesn't matter what other people think. You are who you are, and that's all it comes down to at the end of the day. Uh, so yeah, that's how I feel about the whole Buck Angel thing. Like I said, if anyone else has any more input, let me know. But then again, like, we all have our own opinions. Alright,